Let's get serious. Habaki!
What's going on, everybody? NestleLoverXYX here, and I have another Call of Duty video for you guys today. So we're going to be playing on Overflow, Black Ops 2. Again, because I can't get any good Advanced Warfare games as of right now. And I have a bunch of Black Ops 2, so I might as well do Black Ops 2 gameplay while I have them. I'm going to be using the SMR with Select Fire, and Stock, and I believe Quick Draw. Not entirely sure. Not sure. Anyway, what I want to talk about in this gameplay is the idea of child discipline and child, spanking your children, essentially. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Give you my opinions, and reasons, and so on and so forth. So, first of all, what I mean by child discipline is spanking your children for doing something that you would view as wrong as a parent. I'm going to come from the perspective of telling you right now that I'm not going to have children. I don't plan to have children. My wife can't conceive, so I am a bit of an outcast here in the whole children-parent department thing, but that's beside the point. The point here is that I don't believe that child discipline in terms of spanking is right, and I don't think that it's effective. And the reasons for that are that, let's say, for example, that your child is doing something you don't want them to do, and your first inclination to that is, I'm going to spank you, and you're going to learn your lesson because of that, and you're going to be taught right, you're going to be taught the way that I want to teach you. First of all, it's wrong for any parent to push what's right and wrong on their children. Right and wrong is completely relative, and right and wrong is discovered by each person's individual demeanor. Right and wrong should not be pushed by the parent onto the child. That's not the way that right and wrong works. You can sure influence your children on what you think is right and wrong, but at the end of the day, you pushing right and wrong on your children and what you believe is right and wrong is completely not the way to go about it. Secondly, by doing that, what you're basically doing is what the child sees is, I was doing something that I didn't view as wrong. I was doing something, and my mom is now hitting me, or my dad is now hitting me, and so that doesn't help in the cognitive well-being of the child. All it does is it just, oh, I'm getting hit for something that I did. That must mean that I'm a bad person, I'm a bad child, I'm a bad kid. And that's going to basically ruin the psychological demeanor of that child. That's going to just make that kid upset, depressed, etc., and make the relationship worse. I can tell you that from personal experience. And it does not help. Spanking your children does not instill good, what would the word be? Morals, or rules, or anything that you would be trying to instill to your children by spanking them. It doesn't work. And there's plenty of evidence to back it up, and there's plenty of, I'm sure you could look up psychological journals and things that are just overflowing with evidence that spanking your children does not work. Talking to your children works just fine. If your child does something you don't want them to do, you very calmly take them, and you very calmly tell them what you thought they did wrong, and why you thought it was wrong. And if they don't think that it's wrong at the end of the day, then that's their own deal, Everyone's an individual. Even children are individuals. And that's something that annoys me with a lot of parents, a lot of people, is that they just seem to think that children are theirs to mold and shape and change just because they're their children. And they're individuals just like you and me. They're individuals like everyone else. They can make their own decisions, regardless of whether or not anyone thinks that way because of whatever reasons. They can make their own decisions. They do need guidance, for things like safety and for things like not getting killed and being, provided for and for X number of years. But they don't need to be controlled or changed in any way. That's not the way to go about parenting. So anyway, I'm kind of ranting a little bit. I'm going off on a tangent. And at the end of the day, the point of the discussion is spanking does not work. Talking to your children works. Please don't spank your children. Please don't hit your children. Please don't discipline your children. Please don't push your morals on your children. Please don't push your religion on your children. Please don't push anything on your children. Let them make their own decision on their own, and let them give them tools and tell them what you think, but don't push it on them. Don't force it on them. It's not the way to go. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Please be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe if you did. I'm going to end it there. Let the rest of the gameplay play out. It's pretty good gameplay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below about child discipline. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm just a moron? Of course, I think I'm a moron. I'm going to just delete your comment, ban you from my channel, so yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys later. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
They're right where we want them.
حقق من ذلك.
You will be rewarded for your loyalty.